You are not lazy. You are not unmotivated. You are just done. You're experiencing chronic soul deep fatigue. This is about generational emotional debt. You were prematurely promoted to the emotional CEO of your family. You were the parent. You spent your energy budget years ago, and you wonder why you're so tired. For many of us, this is also part of our inheritance. You were conditioned to carry burdens that were not even yours. So this anxiety thing is not necessarily a disorder. It's your built-in surveillance system. It's that very old fear that if you don't control this chaos, everything in your world and other people's will collapse. So let's get into these truths and traps, and then we're going to focus on how we put this burden down for good. Number 1, your unacknowledged labor. You learned very early on that your primary job was to regulate everyone else's emotions, whether it was your mom, your dad, but you had a way of figuring out, is my mom okay? Is she about to blow up? Is dad okay? Is he about to blow up? Did I do something wrong? So essentially, you became the mediator, the confidant, the constant support system. You became fluent in everyone's emotional language except for yours. It was a thankless job, and you damn sure didn't get paid. Number 2, the fatigue trap. You might even think that you're strong because you don't need anybody's help. You can do it all by yourself. But you became that way because you learned very early on that if you're vulnerable and if you have emotional needs, that they won't get met. So now in your adult years, you feel even more afraid to lean on somebody because you know no one will be there to catch you. So now your burnout manifests itself in the smallest of ways. Like that email you keep postponing sending, or that text that's just sitting there going unanswered because you don't know quite what to say. It's not because you're lazy. It's not because you're stupid. Your nervous system is labeling this as a high stakes, high effort drama kind of situation. So it's not the task that's weighing you down. It's the phantom weight of all these past burdens that you still are processing. Number 3, the ambition lie. And this one is going to ring true for so many of us. You feel guilty for wanting to rest and needing to rest. You confuse your profound exhaustion with a lack of ambition or purpose. You feel like you're personally failing, like you just can't get it together, you can't do it, and something's wrong with you. Stop accepting the lie that this fatigue means that you are less than or that you can't push past it. You've been pouring into a bottomless pit since you were a child. Give yourself some grace. You wonder why you have nothing left for your actual life, your goals, your ambitions, your purpose. You can't glow when you're emotionally bankrupt, and you cannot grow when you're constantly on patrol. This also has a very sneaky way of manifesting itself in not only your personal life, but also your dating life. So let's get into that. Number 1, the relationship cost. This burnout isn't just killing your career goals, your personal goals, it's also killing your relationship and your love life. It makes you okay with accepting scraps because you're so used to feeding everyone else and making sure everyone else is good. You seek complexity because safety and comfort and receiving love feels foreign as hell. Number 2, you unknowingly sabotage healthy love. Why? Because you are literally wired to fix things. You keep mistaking being needed for being loved. You unconsciously train every partner you meet to be low effort because you're always over functioning. You make it almost impossible to access your authentic, your confident, sexy self while you're in your caretaker uniform. Your capacity for receiving love is directly linked to your willingness to stop giving out unsolicited emotional labor. And you will definitely know that you do this if you have ever heard anyone say these words to you. Well, I never asked you to do that. Yeah, but you didn't stop me either. Takers take. Why the hell would a taker tell you to stop doing something that benefits them so heavily? So now it's on you to realize where you're putting way too much effort emotionally and it's not giving you anything back and you're feeling more and more burnt out. So here's our reclamation call. It is time that we stop letting our inner child try and parent the adults and the lovers in our lives. Putting this weight down is not abandoning them. It's not hurting them. This is what you call the ultimate act of self-preservation. So now let's get into the 3 ways that we are going to put this burden down and for good. Number 1, you're fired. Fire yourself from emotional management. We're not doing that. Stop anticipating people's needs and smoothing over their friction and coming in like a superhero and saving them. Let people feel their own feelings. Let them deal with their own consequences. What I've come to know is that humans, we're a lot more sturdy than we give each other credit for. They'll be all right. Your emotional availability is now a luxury. Number 2, delegate the friction, not just the task. Hyper-independence is not some virtuous quality. It truly is a trauma response. You must retrain your brain by intentionally receiving help. When I'm at the gym trying to re-rack them heavy ass weights and the man before me is offering help, sometimes I'll be like, oh no, it's fine. Nowadays, I ask them if they don't offer, hey, do you mind moving that chair? Yeah, I'm not using the 45s. Can you take those off and put the 35s on each? Thank you. Not that. Put it vertically, please. Thank you. If somebody wants to help you, let them. I don't turn down any help nowadays. That's not my ministry. Yes, I'm getting helped because I too need to rewire my nervous system and let myself know that I should be receiving most of the time. If I spent most of my life giving and I'm burnt out and I feel emotionally stressed, my anxiety is crazy, I'm hypervigilant, I'm dealing with insomnia, I'm not sleeping well, you probably have been giving out much more than your body had capacity for. So if you know, like I know, this is your season to receive. So put yourself into positions to receive and also ask. You'd be surprised how many people are willing to help you, and it's so nice. It truly takes off a huge burden. Try it. Get people trained and used to doing things for you because you are worth the fuss. This brings me to number 3. Date and relate from a place of fullness. You are now only engaging with relationships that meet you with reciprocal and low effort connection. If this feels like an assignment, it's not a relationship. It's truly a drain. Attraction flows when you're magnetic in your ease, not desperate in your effort and your doership, especially if you're a woman. We are renouncing this weight. The weight is not yours. It is no longer your responsibility. The debt has been paid, and we are no longer confusing our exhaustion with lack of ambition. You're not lazy. You're just done. And being done is the perfect place to be to start thriving. So go and be the architect of your new, fulfilling, and unburdened life. If this has given you any kind of clarity, let me know down below. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share, and I will see you guys next time.